welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Condors. All that and more coming up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the representatives from the NFC. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games. Well, hopefully all the nerves have subsided and everyone is ready because we are off and running in Super Bowl 63. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that side. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Look, caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll go for it, Rodgers. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow now against a blitz. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st down, Burrow to throw. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Burrow back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Rodgers to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
On target to his man Higgins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This, our last play of the quarter. They give it to him up the middle. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. It's the end of one in Super Bowl 63. It's a 3-3 game. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They need the right call here. It'll be third. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here comes their offense out again. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. First down throw by Rodgers. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And they're going to have a first down. To throw, Rodgers. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it's second down coming up. It's an option left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
On comes the Condors punting squad. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And with where that punt stuck them, Broncos, it's going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's a give up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down. An option give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So no return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Throwing is Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Burrow. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, they'll run. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught, nice gain left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Bengals driving. New set of downs for him at the 38. Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 29. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Able to hit Robinson, complete.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. They'll throw again. Rodgers. He has the first over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Throwing again. It's Rodgers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Throwing once again. Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And That's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Offense to the line for second down. Again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So we are to the halfway point of Super Bowl 63. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Staying with Robinson. He finds space for a few yards that time. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Condors cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
The Condors and Jahan Dotson about to take over on offense once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Touchdown! So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 36. He's on the move. He's on the move. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Tight end going in motion here. Here's 2nd and 2. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They send a tight end in motion. The handoff on 3rd and short. 1st down and more past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Their offense running back out now. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over with the football just outside the 30. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Burrow setting up the play action. Catch made by All. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Man, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Here's 2nd and 14. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He sends this one to the end zone. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter. That'll bring us 1 quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63. It's their ball. Got to erase that lead, though, to keep their title hopes alive. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw is Rodgers. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing. So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Throw complete to Sinnott. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. They'll go for it. Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Condors take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Condors push their lead to 3. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 2nd and 10.
40 yards. 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 40
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They kick the running back in motion. On first down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed over the middle. He has room past the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Bengals down by only 3. Second and 3 now. To throw again, it's Burrow. Has some room to work. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bengals have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Back to throw. Able to find Dotson here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Got to hurry this to the line. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Putting the body on the line for his team.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now after the play, we have somebody shaken up. That's Jahan Dotson in some distress as they come out to look at him. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Again, Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Able to get it to Moreau. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And it's all over. The Cincinnati Bengals are your Super Bowl champions. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from